shops for selling me clothes, tuppence for selling me blanket. If ever I lives for the soldier again, devil shall be me sergeant. Poor old soldier, poor old soldier. If ever I lives for the soldier again, devil shall be me sergeant.
And I captured this on film because I want to be able to do this, mate, because it sounds gorgeous. So that's the apple that you've dried yourself.
Apple, yeah.
That's lovely. I've just had a bit of that. It's lovely, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Neil Andrews from, I think it's Greencraft.
Yeah.
And he was actually, this isn't me, I mean, I tried it last weekend, one of the other guys made it.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful, and it's basically just a one pot crumble. And it was lovely, so I'm just going to have a go of it now. So I'm not going to steal Neil's fire on this, because it was him that made it. But yeah, this is just apple that's been dried in, you know, I've dried it, then vacuum sealed it in a...
Well, it's lovely, mate. I've had a bit of that.
It's nice and simple.
That's why my missus got one of them, like, drying out things. I can't remember.
Dehydrator.
Dehydrator, that's it, mate, yeah.
I don't know how much you're supposed to put in there, I'm just playing it, you know. I'm hoping that it tastes good when it's done.
Yeah, nice one, mate.
I'll put another bit in there. I'll put the old water on.
Oh yeah, bring you back for some progress on this, because it's looking, sounding pretty nice and that as well, mate. Yeah, I'm just getting myself a bit of a brew on there as well. And there's Mr. Baldrick, he's gone out to make sure Davy's coming back. Just bringing it back on that, you've got the
apples on the go at the moment.
Apple, and they wouldn't have to be dehydrated as we just
no,
talked about.
I can't remember what Neil used, but I mean, obviously apple.
Yeah.
I used raisins, but at the top was only I had apricots at home, so I'm going to juice it up with a bit of apricot, put a bit of cinnamon powder of it, and then you mix in the some instant custard. Mix it all up, and then I mean, he used digestives, but I've got some like chocolate hobnobs, so I'm just going to put that on top.
They're nice. They just give them a smash, mate.
Oh, well, a bit of a sugar rush, I reckon.
Yeah, and it's all goes in there, and it's all one. No, it's looking spot on, mate. It sounds brilliant.
Sounds good. It was, well, I say, one of my mates, Barney, did it last weekend, and it was gorgeous.
Yeah. And you know, I'm thinking it's not hard for a tightwad like me to do.
No, it ain't. I mean, I don't know. I can't remember if he might have used apple flakes or something like that.
Yeah, that might have been it, mate. Yeah, apple flakes.
But yeah. You know.
Oh, very nice. Bring you back.
So going by what Greencraft Woodcraft Neil Andrews used, what I did with mine, I put some apple in with some water. Then I added some apricot. Just simmered it for a little while. Then I added the custard powder, stirred it all up so it was nice and thick. Then I added some cinnamon powder, and then I've basically finished it with some chocolate hobnobs. And
you just put that straight on the top?
Put that straight on the top, and that should be it, I imagine. Yeah. So
that's looking pretty simple, mate. And, isn't it? Yeah, looking pretty nice.
Yeah, pucker.
Yeah, I'll have a spoonful of that.
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, definitely. You're rude not to,
nice
mate,
one. And that was what?
Couple of minutes.
Couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Nice, mate. Yeah. See me doing that. Nice one. Like we say, ladies and gents, there it is. Just had a little bit of that. That's very nice. Very, very nice. That is surprisingly nice, mate. Easy to make. I'm nicking your mate's recipe there, mate. Simple is as simple does, mate. That's really nice. Surprisingly nice, mate. Yeah, no, I'm being genuine. Surprisingly nice, mate. It's so easy to do. And like you say, it's like having a sweet or something. It's like having a little, and easy to do. Yeah. That's very nice, mate. I'll tell you what, mate. Yeah, I will do. It is nice. I'm not joking. And ladies and gents, proof is in the pudding, like. Very nice. So I said, it's got the crumble on it and all sorts, mate, isn't it?
It's pucker, isn't it?
It really does taste like pucker. I can even pick up the old chocolate bits off that, mate. That is nice. I'm not going to nick it all, but I could well soon dive down that, mate. That is now on my menu. All respects to your mates, because that's a nice little recipe. Oh, he's nicking that.
He's not really me mate. I mean, he's me mate now because he's like, you know, he's mate. He does some pucker stuff. But as I say, one of the guys, Barney, gave it to us last week and said, oh, so we tried it. It was really nice. You know, really pucker. So
he's nice, Dave, isn't it? Oh no. That's going on the menu, that is, mate.
Did you film when you done
Right,
that?
ladies and gents, it has started raining here, so we had a bit of a pack up. But one thing I wanted to include, because I think it was Paul Shovelwrecky and a couple of others. Doesn't matter what it is, but that cost me 65 pence in like Home Bargains, one of them type of stores. You can get them in many different places, ladies and gents, but what they're ever so good. And I learnt this little trick a long while ago when I was in the army. Because there's be one time when your meths will leak into your kit, and one time only. You never get rid of this thing. But here's a little tip for you. A good little way of carrying your meth burners. It's slightly larger than your meth burner. It's proper on there, ain't going nowhere. And it ain't hard to do, ladies. Alright, that's a titanium one, but your little meth burner goes in there. Stop it like dinking about. Well, you've got a little cleaning cloth in there. So ladies and gents, in all honesty, that's what you need. And if you've got your meth burner, you put it in there, put the top down on it, even though it's got the top on it anyway, because they do leak. And there's no way that you're going to get any leakage out of any residue that's in there. And also, you know, you always get that smell out of it, even like we've just done now, burnt them out, if that makes sense, mate. But that is just, if you've got a meth burner of any description, any firm, it's always a good idea just to keep it in the old little 65 pence little tub there. As you can see, it's quite handy, Harry, and it does fit mine. There's my tuna can snapper outer, and drop that in there, drop that in there. That's a very compact and really safe way of carrying it, because when you've got expensive kit, your sleeping bag, you will never, no matter how many times you wash it, you will never get this. You're still getting there. As soon as you heat up, you get that smell of mess, mate. Now, how many times you wash it and dry clean it? Yeah, 65p, ladies and gents. Good little tightwad tip there, and it does the job. And you know, like I say, you'll only mess will leak into your kit once, and you won't want to do it again. So yeah, cheers for that, ladies and gents. Thanks for coming over, mate. Really appreciate that. Nice to see you. It's always been on the cards.
Yeah, brilliant.
And I've had a little tinker with my tent, a couple of little ideas of what I want to do with that now. And yeah, it's going to come down now. But yeah, that's my little Christmas present to myself as it goes. A little bit expensive, more than I'd pay for something, but I do like that. I do like that, and I've seen me using that quite a bit. As David said, that's like my signature type of tent. I like it open on one side and then just drop it as and when it needs to. So ladies and gents, yeah, if you've watched this far, thank you very much, really appreciate that. Thanks for coming over, Dave.
No worries, mate. Yeah, good, yeah, brilliant.
The last time we talked was
wilderness gathering, yeah, last year.
On the storm, helping run, we couldn't really have too much of a chat.
No, that's right.
But you're always welcome over, mate, anytime as
yeah,
you know.
Definitely.
Just work and life balance is hard to get done, mate. But anyway, ladies and gents, thank you very much. I shall tightwad out.